Hello, singlets and headmates. I decided to give up on trying to get max Netherite before fighting the Super Sniffer. I did still try, kind of, but I didn't try too hard because I don't have an easy way to get an obscene amount of Netherite, of emeralds. That's some lag, alright. And I also don't have the villager hat. I am currently I actually fought the Super Sniffer already, but I failed to beat it. Not to say that I didn't get to the end of the fight. I effectively won, but effectively winning isn't truly winning. And I accidentally, and the reason I didn't actually win is because I accidentally summoned the Ultra Sniffer. Because, so, for context, the way that you summon the Super Sniffer is by striking a Sniffer with, lightning. And then the way you summon the Ultra Sniffer is by striking the Super Sniffer with lightning in phase 2. The Ultra Sniffer, for the record, is this mod's Mega Boss, which is like the finale thing of the mod currently. There is an actual final boss planned, and the 1.0 update is probably coming soon, I don't know. But, like, currently there is no, the 1.0 update is now, and there is no final boss. And so the closest that there is to a final boss in this mod is the Ultra Sniffer, which is the upgrade to the Super Sniffer. And I accidentally summoned it in my first fight of the mod. So you can see how that became a problem. Oh right, there's the context. This is what I used to summon the Super Sniffer, and my loadout was this and this. These were the weapons I used. For the record, this is what this does. If you strike the Super Sniffer late enough into phase 2, then it summons the Ultra Sniffer, and basically, I died. Fortunately for me, unlike with Cataclysm, if you die to one of the bosses from Tyramity, they just despawn. Especially the Ultra Sniffer. I don't technically know about any other bosses. I haven't fought any other bosses but Super and Ultra Sniffer, and I've technically not beaten any bosses because when I would have beat the Ultra Sniffer, I actually just, when it says Super Sniffer, I actually just fought the Ultra Sniffer. Anyway, I wanted to use 4 of these, and 2 advanced gun parts. Wait, do I have enough netherite? I do, I think. Yeah, I need 2 exactly, and then I need 4 exactly, and then if I combine these 4, hell is the dim light? Oh, there's dim light. I mean... Where's my gun go? Where'd my other gun go? Oh, fuck! Oh. Are we for real? Is this thing really slightly taller than me? Oh, no, it's floating. That's why it's taller than me. Alright, there we are. Oh, these are two different things. Echo rounds, which require... no echo shards, actually, although technically dim light does require echo shards. 3 dim light nuggets, a piece of gunpowder, and an iron nugget. Yeah, sure. It's pretty cheap, actually. So the thing is, although I did get... although I did have a third sniffer / sniffer egg, if you die to the super sniffer or ultra sniffer, then the sniffer that they once were is no more. It's gone. Ah, yes. Dark matter is from the final boss. And only the final boss. I suspect this would make me really powerful if I could have it. If I could take it. Oh, you could just straight up get Kamehameha from Ultra Sniffer. Or Kamehameha if you say it wrong. I just really hope I don't get the Cosmolite upgrade when I beat it. By the way, the reason I'm using this is because the Divine Intervention sounds really fucking cool. Oh, also, it's part of this Blasphemic Rapture, which is like one of the final weapons. Obviously, there's more final weapons, like the Sword of the Imprisoned from the Guiding Moonlight that I was looking at earlier. Which actually, if I recall correctly, no. Stratus Storm Ruler is actually twice required for this effectively, because the Crescent Moonblade the other one of the ingredient, another one of the ingredients. It requires the Strata Storm Ruler as well as the Void Sword, which can only be gotten from Void Ally. And I think Orders End is another upgrade to the Iridium Sword, yes. Are all of the weapons used in the Crescent Moonblade upgrades to the Iridium Sword? Yes. Yes, they are. How many weapons are upgrades of the Iridium Blade Sword? Hellspec, Conductive, Void, and Void Swords, Simmer Edge, Order's End, Ice Brand, Stratus, Streaming.
Did you eat all your food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. If I were to use this. Okay, this doesn't do anything. This one isn't using anything. Oh, this one's in the Mirasama. As well as the Sword of the Imprisoned. The Imprisoned. The Hero Sword. Huh. But yeah, that's not important. What is Oxers? No, it's Recloder. Reclodor. No, it's not Reclodor, that's for sure. I was thirsty. Oh. Okay. Let's go. lukewarm motion now. That's not where I'm trying to be. Oh wait, hold on. I can just make a sniffer egg with an egg, can't I? Yeah, it's not even that expensive. I don't have enough dimonium, actually. Never mind, it's... I mean... Eh. What would happen if I were to hit this thing with... That didn't even do enough damage to kill it. You'd think an anti-material rifle would be able to anti the material. Okay. Let me just put these away for a tick. I don't think I need an axe anymore. No, not as a weapon. I keep it as a tool. But I don't think I need it in my in my inventory at all times. Yeah, this one is... Oh my fucking gods, I forgot to get it. I forgot that I got rid of the ammo. Do you fucking mind? Oh, this is part of that, yeah. Let's fucking go. That was the exact thing I was looking for this entire time, a demonium chunk. Several, preferably, but like, one is definitely very nice. Even just one is very nice. And I'm back to the start again. Oh, I didn't even take the flame pendant out of my inventory. later. I want to know what happens if I unlock this. Oh! No! Alright. No, fuck. Nope. Heck yeah. Alright. Alright. What's this book say? Mountains of Fortune resides for those who complete the Sphire's trials, but the Sphire's final trial is not complete. Venture to the fountain at the base of the spire and unlock the door to the final trial. Beware, traveler, no one has ever surrounded the Guardian. Nice. I just realized that block of topaz, I quite literally could have just grabbed a block of topaz for the recipe. Damn, okay. And not a single block of iron in here? Are you kidding? Are you serious? Like, the one most useful one? Well, to be fair, I guess netherite is more useful in this mod pack, but neither was netherite in here. Or was in this mod, I guess. Although netherite scrap is the one that's more useful. That wasn't in here either, so I need to just shut up. What did I need diamonium for again? Oh yeah. Here. 3 of diamonium, 3 moss, 2 iridescent gems, and an egg. What? Oh, right. Thank you. Wait a minute. This is underground, it's probably connected to something. Oh my god. There's some iridium. Here's some amethyst, which is nice. I'm almost always finding frickin' lush caves. Come on. Are you kidding me? Alright. I remember that there was one under Breckletter now. See? That should not have been hard. Admittedly, I clearly picked the wrong cave. How was I supposed to know that's something that I need? Like, I get. I don't necessarily need much more of it, considering this is what it becomes. I have 180 of that. I don't need more, but it's still nice to have. Iridium. That's the wrong house. Actually, I don't need to go to a house. I've got all the shit I need to create the egg on me right now. I think. Hold on. I just need to find my egg. I swear, yep, I have a singular egg. I did not intentionally keep this, by the way. This was not something that I kept for this scenario or something. It was just something that I happened to have gotten and just ended up keeping. Oh, that also happens to be where the iridescent gems are. I believe that it goes bam bam. Bam. And then sniffer egg, yep. You can tell this is where I fought the sniffer. That actually wasn't caused by the sniffer. That big hole there is, but this one was caused by a different fight, that smaller one. Or I think this one was actually. I think that one actually was caused by the Super Sniffer, as well as that tree being mostly destroyed, and that tree being slightly destroyed as well. And that tree being partially destroyed. This is what happens when you do an anime fight. Anyway. This is fine. Can I smelt this? I cannot. I didn't think so. Unfortunately, I do have to... And while that's going, I think it goes this. Wait, where's my copper? Do I not have any non-raw copper? I don't. Damn, that's annoying. Let me go quickly obtain enough copper that I'll never need it ever again. Oh, I see 2 veins. That's probably plenty. Oh, right! I don't even need to smelt it! Thank the fucking Lord! As a matter of fact, let me actually just go with this one. I'm out for now. Actually, what am I thinking? Bomb flower is a great way to... 2 throwing bombs and a torch flower seed can make a bomb flower seed. And a throwing bomb is made. It's 1 TNT, 3 iron ingots, and a string. Which means I could theoretically get bomb flower seeds and not need to worry about getting gunpowder again in the future. I forgot about the daemonium when I had the blocks. You know what? Let me try something. Let me do something. How much coal is in here? None. Okay. Oh. No. Yep, that's annoying. Alright, never mind. I'll deal with that gold ore later. I'm realizing, thinking about it, that I don't need to do that. The whole... thing that I was saying earlier to get, gunpowder. I swear there was a way to just get gunpowder here. Oh, spirit focusing. With alchemical impetus. But wasn't there another thing? Or wait, was it, or am I thinking of using gunpowder in one of these recipes? You're right, yeah. No, not that one. Yep, gunpowder and hex ash. I can't believe I still got the souls even though I very clearly used my gun rather than my scythe to kill it. There really is not a lot to do with Chthonic Gold. Also, I do still want to be a mage, it's just that guns are just better, especially to get use the early game. And also, I tried to be a mage last time. Do you know what that fucking got me? The final super boss of the mod. I will say the spirit bomb on the first round, for instance, of this fight is definitely something over here helping me get all these resources. I don't necessarily need any of them, but like, it is fun to like know I have that. Ooh, that I do want though. Heck yeah. Oh. I didn't think so. Where am I on this stream? I've been streaming for about an hour, right? Sorry, I'm listening to music. I guess while I wait, I'll just look at what I can do if I get to... the end of Tyramity. Both of them need to be combined to make a macro black hole bomb. You can... There's this thing that you can make that makes it, that drops an antimatter bomb upon your death. This mod really does turn Minecraft, make Minecraft progression like Terraria has now done it. Not only does it make it so that, like, you can do fucking active war crimes against the universe, like dropping an antimatter bomb when you die. How does the smelting work? Ooh. Gob's gilded hat just dropped by Gob at a 33% chance, really? It's that, the claymore, or the belt. What? Oh, wait. Yeah, that one just doesn't have a way to obtain right now. At least not the way that I'm looking at stuff. Which one's the one that I wanted? Exodium twin bracelets. Which does require throw black matter into Stygian blood. Or empty essence into a black hole, transmuting it to a cracked microcosm. Empty essence. Okay, hold on. Oh, you throw empty essence into a black hole, transmuting it. Okay. So empty essence can only be obtained through throwing black matter into Stygian blood. Black matter of which can only be obtained by beating that super boss I mentioned earlier. But it can then be dropped into... and then turned into cracked microcosms, which are only obtainable through that interaction. And are seemingly used for a lot of the high tier stuff. Although, I don't think these are all... no, never mind, maybe they are. I think they are, actually. Like, all of them are final tiers. Then teleport behind an entity that you look at no matter the distance. That would be amazing, honestly. I could theoretically just get the big carton of glowberry milk right now. If I really wanted to. Okay, these are melee damage specifically. I would much rather have ambrosia than chthonic nectar. Alright, it's got in even further. Alright, Ultra Sniffer for... Alright, let's look at some high tier weaponry. Perish Staff. Drought for the Trial Guardian. Enderswap Scepter, pretty simple. Lightning Staff, that's the one I have. Fireball Scepter. Unholy Lance. Pierce the Heavens and awaken its wrath. I don't exactly know what that means. Devastation, that seems to be the final pickaxe. Made from the three pickaxes that are made with anti-prisms, I think. Whose ingredients are made with anti-prism and profanum. Two Exodium waxes and another Exodium ingot, as well as 4 Herbarium. Exodium also being a max tier. Sword of the Imprisoned is the really cool final sword that I saw earlier. And it seems to have a crafting tree similar such to the likes of Terraria, which is unsurprising. Malware is dropped by the megabyte. Lava Gauntlet. Okay, Diamond Gauntlet is just crafted from diamonds. Diamond Gauntlet can be upgraded to Lava Gauntlet, Gauntlet of Decay, Prismatic Gauntlet, Divergency Gauntlet, and the Famine Gauntlet. None of which can be turned into anything else. There's also the Builder Mitts. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I bumped my frickin' mouse. Nice. Ooh, what is it? What's this? Oh, right, this is this is like... Have I never gotten Astral Weave? My Encyclopedia Arcana talks about it. Oh, wait, hold on. Huh? How do I not have any Phantom... Where the fuck is all my Phantom Membrane? I've gotta have some, right? Well, I guess not. That explains that. No, my egg! Fuck! Okay. That's fucking annoying. I waited so long to get that shit fucking thing too. Nope. I'm gonna keep streaming until I can just beat this boss. It's not even that annoying of a boss to fight. It's an annoying boss to summon. I wouldn't just so happen to be able to, in a similar vein to the sniffer egg, just be able to craft a normal egg, right? No, I cannot. I can find an egg in a Fletcher, building though, apparently. Or a Fletcher chest. So I guess I'll see if I missed one of those. Probably not in this village, but, you know, it's worth a shot. I don't even know if there's any chests in this village. You know what, I'm just gonna go straight to looking in a different one. Let's go with Rare Arc, I guess. How common is an egg in a Fletcher? It's 8.7. I would be better off just looking for chickens. I think. Chicken! Alright, you don't have an egg. Got it. I don't need copper rounds. I've also already found this village. Interesting. Oh, this is a lot of villages that I've found right next to each other. Nope, not here. How about... Nope, not here either. I'll take a book. Okay, was not expecting to find that. You can tell I've been here. Even more so by the fact that I missed a hay bale when it came to picking stuff up. I remember now. I was gonna say I didn't even remember what the, that is in fact the entire house. I was gonna say I didn't know exactly what the, Fletcher, workstation was. But then I realized that it was the fletching table. Wait, not far from spawn, wasn't there? Where is it? There it is. If I remember correctly, somewhere around here. I don't exactly know how far away somewhere around here is, because it's, I did go through go and circle around 2,000 blocks out from spawn, just to, like, locate a single structure. And I never ended up finding it. And I, as a matter of fact, gave up on finding it in favor of what I'm doing right now, actually, which is fighting the Super Sniffer. Oh, I was gonna say this is a great place for me to get gold rounds. And to just kill shit for fun. Then I've already looted it, which is should not be surprising. Because it was in already loaded chunks. not the village I'm looking for, but also not a village I've seen before, I recognize, so... Not even a village type I recognize. That's the sound of a frickin' horse. No, it was a... I think it was either that or a baby villager. Seriously though, I can't believe I waited for so long. Holy shit! Oh my fucking gods, I am the best. My luck is unbeatable. Alright, now let's go back to first loader. There you are with mud block. Just in case some fucked up thing happens again, like some motherfucker destroys, oh my god, destroys the goddamn egg again. I do hope I don't have to do this too many times, because I don't have infinite daemonium, just a lot. Although, arguably, I do have even less eggs. Arguably, no, I just straight up have less eggs. So much less eggs that I still ran out of eggs before daemonium, even though I need 3 times as much. Stupid fucking... Oh, wait, hold on. No, I can't move it now, I don't think, so... Wait, I have a silk touch pickaxe. Or not, hold on. I was keeping a silk touch pickaxe. Well, I'll go back to looking at stuff from the, no. From Tyramity. Let's see, what kind of stuff can I get maxing this shit out? Kyanite, of course, turns into Parentium. The Holy Heart Necklace. I do think I have this already. I don't have the honey necklace though. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Alright, so there's obviously the ultimate pickaxe devastation. Then there's... You can only get Conjurer's Armor as a drop from a Conjureling at 0.7%. You can also get Gundalf's Pointed Hat for a total of 20% chance against Gundalf, and a Giant Dungeon Slab for a 20% chance from the Trail Guardian. Oh, the Guardian Grimoire. Cast a Trail Guardian's hand that fires laser and spins the laser, can hurt the user as well as use with care. Oh, this is a 2% chance from Hoglins. Interesting. This is something I've gotten way too fucking much of. Can be found in a rare sword shrine. You must have at least 13 hearts to pull it from its stone. Huh. Well, I can get 13 hearts pretty easily, but where could I find that rare sword stone? Because it's kind of necessary for like 2 of the weapons that are necessary for the Sword of the Imprisoned. Like, it's part of both the Hero Sword and the Guiding Moonlight, which both directly go into the Sword of the Imprisoned, as well as the Hero Sword being part of the Mirasama, which is not part of the Sword of the Imprisoned, actually, so never mind. But yeah, I would need 2 Excaliburs, which would mean I'd need 2 to find a rare sword twice, so I basically can't get that, thing. That, like, final weapon. However, flintlock pistol to basic rifle to the anti-material rifle that I have, to the antimatter rifle, which by itself, as well as turned into Davy Jones, is necessary for the blasphemic rapture, which is really fucking cool, as well as the divine intervention from the elite rifle, and Fortune's Favor, which is dropped directly by Gundalf. Always. It's one of 3 things that is 5 things that is guaranteed to drop from Gundalf. Ooh, Olympus seems to be another top tier. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Olympus is Olympus and Blasphemic Rupture. Blunderbuss turns into the Onyx Storm, which turns into Cosmic Storm, which turns into Olympus. Okay. Let me look at these crafting recipes. There's a flintlock pistol made with a log, 3 iron, a piece of flint. That can be upgraded to the basic pistol with 4 diamonds and 2 iron. Or the blunderbuss for 2 diamonds, 4 leather, and 2 gunpowder. The basic pistol can be upgraded to the basic rifle for 4 netherite scraps and 2 iron ingots. The basic rifle can be upgraded to the anti-material rifle with 4 daemonium, 2 dim light ingots, and 2 advanced gun parts. The anti-material rifle can be upgraded to the antimatter rifle with 4 decayed bedrock dust, 1 black matter, 2 void alloy ingots, and a warden soul. And the antimatter rifle, and that is part of the blasphemic rapture, but we'll get back to that. It's also, you can craft the antimatter rifle into Davy Jones with 2 profanum ingots, a heart of the sea, 2 decayed bedrock dust, and a block of sapphire. And then you can combine Davy Jones and the antimatter rifle, divine intervention, and fortune's favor with 2 hellspec alloy ingots and 3 Verivia ingots to make blasphemic rapture. Let's go back a bit. Divine intervention, crafted with the elite rifle dropped from elite skeletons. 2 Reverium, mentioned earlier, and 1 advanced gun part, also mentioned earlier, and 3 angel feathers. Angel feathers dropped from virtues, with summoned via an unholy lance. And also are the part of Reverium that isn't antivism and profanum. And then Fortune's Favor is dropped directly by Gundalf. Okay, there is a punch. You can punch with the gun. It doesn't work very well, but you can do. It is something that you can do. Nice. And now that's, I think, the entire. No, not quite yet. The final thing is the Hellspec alloy ingots, not actually final. Hellspec alloy ingots made by black matter dropped from the Ultra Sniffer. Of course, you can duplicate it with Spectral Souls. 4 iridium ingots made from 4 iridium chunks, or made from smelting iridium ore, and iridium chunks can be found are dropped from iridium ore, or dropped by Gundalf or the Ultra Sniffer, or found in digging certain spots. And chthonic crystals, 4 chthonic crystals, which are dropped by conjurelings, hell rocks, or thunkers, can be obtained by smelting brim slag. Possibly also by mining it, I don't know. Or I think there's another way that I don't remember quite, though. I just have some that I feel like I got some other way. And then there's also, let's go back a bit, from the basic pistol from the basic rifle to the anti-material rifle. Daemonium is crafted from 9 daemonium chunks, or a demonium block, both of which can be found in the trial towers. The demonium chunks are dropped from the mob, the main enemy in there, most of the time, and the demonium itself can actually be found in them as well. And the blocks of a block of demonium can be found at the top, at least one. Around one. One can be found there. It can also be obtained from smelting demonium from the Nether, specifically, it seems. And it is combined with 2 of it and 4 of demonium and 2 advanced big gun parts, which are made from 2 netherite scraps, 2 iron ingots, and 5 demonium chunks. You all obviously know this. You do not all obviously know this, actually. What am I fucking saying? Those are some of the important materials that actually appear multiple times. Dim light is another one. 4 untapped dim light and 4 echo shards. Untapped dim light found from mining dim light, deep slate dim light, or dim light is only found in deep slate layer. And echo shards obtained from either ancient cities or just killing echo bugs, which is the easier way to obtain it. Then those things combine with it. That's the anti-material rifle. The antimatter rifle is made with, has a warden soul, which is obtained from killing the warden. Decayed bedrock dust. I believe that would be from using the perished staff on bedrock. Black matter, of course, dropped from the. I've already touched on that. Avoid alloy ingots made from black matter, 4 iridium, and 4 empty essence. Empty essence is the grit obtained by throwing black matter into Stygian blood. Yeah, just throwing black matter into Stygian blood. And then that's the anti-material rifle. The decayed bedrock dust already mentioned. Blocks of sapphire can be found in that same structure as the block of demonium, but you can also get it from sapphires, which are dropped by Goblin the Super Sniffer, as well as found underground in specific circumstances that I don't remember. And propanum can be obtained from raw propanum, obtained by mining propanum ore in the overworld and possibly the nether. I don't know for sure. And that's for Davy Jones. Divine Intervention. I've already talked about all the ingredients for Divine Intervention. Fortune's Favor, dropped directly by Gundalf. Did I talk about Anti-Prisms also dropped by Gundalf or the Ultra Sniffer sometimes? But that's about it. Although I'd love it if I could get this weapon before I fight the Ultra Sniffer, it does appear that it does require the Ultra Sniffer to be beaten. Anyway, that is the Blasphemic Rapture. But here's the thing. That's not the only crafting route from the flintlock. Because blunderbuss is made from the flintlock, 4 leather, 2 diamonds, and 2 gunpowder. Flintlock is turned into the sawed-off shotgun or the Onyx Storm. Sawed-off shotgun, 2 netherite ingots, 2 iron ingots, and 2 logs. Onyx Storm, 4 netherite scraps and 4 onyx. Onyx Storm is then upgraded to the Cosmic Storm with 6 onyx and 2 cosmolite ingots, which is then combined with the Plague Bringer, which is okay. So the sawed-off shotgun mentioned earlier is also important. It can be upgraded with 2 netherite scraps, 2 daemonium, and 2 advanced gun parts, all of which I have talked about previously. And it can be upgraded into the Plague Bringer with 2 Gaianite clusters, 2 Verentium alloy ingots, 2 spider eyes, and 2 topaz, as well as the Hellfire Flurry, which might come back later, so I'm describing it. 2 Spiteful Souls, 2 Hellstack alloy ingots, and 2 Dragon's Breath. I don't think it comes back later. Never mind, it does. It's literally the very next weapon in the crafting recipe, which is Plaguebringer, Cosmic Storm, and Hellfire Flurry, all the weapons that I mentioned earlier, plus 2 advanced gun parts, 2 Reverium ingots, 2 prismatic jewels to make Olympus. The other top tier. 2 of these ingredients I mentioned before, not the prismatic jewel though, which can be crafted from an emerald, a topaz, a ruby, a diamond, a sapphire, an onyx, a nether quartz, an iridescent shard, and 1 amethyst shard. Or dropped by the Ultra Sniffer. Speaking of that, it actually is an important piece of the Sword of the Imprisoned. The first thing from the Sword of the Imprisoned is the Excalibur, which is obtained from, can be found in Research on US Overlays 13 Hearts of Oliver Stone. Unfortunate, I don't know if I'll even find a single one. It can be upgraded with 6 moonstone rocks obtained from literally shooting the moon, or throwing cobbled deep slate into Stygian blood, which is much simpler. It's upgraded with 6 of those and 2 dim light mentioned previously, I believe. As well as a different upgrade with a spectral soul, 4 decayed bedrock dust, 1 prismatic jewel, and 2 reverium. Spectral soul made from 1 iridescent shard, which can be obtained similarly to all of the other gems within the iridescent jewel, like from mining. Accursed Soul, Iridium Ingot, Spiteful Soul, and Lost Soul. Accursed Soul I just dropped from some various mobs, specifically the Ogre, the Megabyte, and the Super Sniffer, apparently, are the only ones. I feel like I remember getting it from other places, but whatever. The Lost Soul is dropped from the Dungeon Effigy at Duskraw, Gob King of Gnomes, and Trial Guardian. The Spiteful Soul is dropped by Hellrocks and the Trial Guardian. And those all combine into the Spectral Soul. Then the Hero Sword is 1 ingredient in the Sword of the Imprisoned. Let's go back. Slimmer Edge, which is made from an Iridium Sword, which is just 2 Iridium ingots and a stick. Let's go! Okay. Alright, now you're gonna see my epic pro gamer skills at work. And also what this boss looks like. Okay, fuck me. Nope. Nope, I do not want to be in the pit with the Super Sniffer! Okay, is he just a dumbass when he's in the pit? Can this motherfucker even escape the pit? Okay. Okay, there he is. I knew he'd be able to get out eventually. Ugh, that's not it. As soon as he thinks to instant transmission, he's gone. I am done. But until then, I'm pretty much fine. You know, now it's not a good time. Hey, Super Sniffer Phase 2, buddy pal, chum pal, buddy pal, friend pal, chum. Do you mind fucking murking those goddamn motherfuckers trying to get at me from the sky? No! Fuck. I forgot I had a fucking fireball ass attack. Where the fuck did I get absorption? Ugh. Where did you come from? Okay, where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Or should I say Super Sniffer Joe? How are you that much of a dumbass? Okay, he's right behind me, isn't he? Fuck. Don't like that. Oh, that's not it. Ugh. This is retribution for me cheesing the second half of phase 1. Oh, and he's doing his fucking spirit bomb thing. Ugh, okay. What do you mean by spider? That's my bad, though. Frankly, I should probably fight the Super Sniffer somewhere else next time. Okay, where did I die? You can tell where it is because of one of the massive spirit bombs. Which one did I die in, though? Apparently it's this one. I thought it was the other one. Nothing left in there. Let me take this fight somewhere else, where there's not a massive hole in the ground. Both for me and my opponent's sake. Mostly for mine, though. Let's go to unnamed. We'll fight over here. But first, let me grab some XP. What the fuck do you mean I didn't fucking hit the motherfucker? Let me not fail to dodge it this time. not let this one blow up. And let's especially not let myself make the same mistakes as the last couple times. Especially the first time. Like, holy fuck, do I not want to make that mistake again. And y'all didn't even get to see it because I fucked up and didn't record. Oh wait, what am I fucking thinking with trying to get actual XP for this? There. That's so much better. Anyway. Let's do like 5. I don't think I'll need more echo rounds, probably. Hopefully. This one will require antimatter rounds. How does it... While I'm here, why not look at antimatter rounds? Yeah, I think antimatter rounds. They're made from void alloy ingots, gunpowder iron ingots, in top and bottom map order. And they are used for exactly 4 weapons: the 5000 Magnum, the anti-material rifle. Never mind, the anti-material rifle, it just has anti in its name. That's the only reason it's anti. It's currently showing up. The antimatter rifle, which does require actually do antimatter rounds, and lost event crafter. Anyway, let's go back to the other crafting tree from the flintlock pistol, blunderbuss, onyx storm, cosmic. No, never mind. The prismatic jewel maybe was part of the hero sword, which is part of the sword of the imprisoned. Shimmer edge, made from iridium sword, made from iridium, and 2 iridium and a stick, just a normal sword crafting recipe, which is then used for both the shimmer edge and also the stratus storm ruler, which are both part of this recipe, requiring 4 rubies for the first and 4 topaz for the second, or for the former and latter respectively. And there's also the Crescent Moon Blade, which is another part of the Crescent Moon Blade is made from the Stratus Storm ruler from earlier, as well as the Order's End, which is onyx for onyx in the Iridium Sword, and the Void Sword, which is the Iridium Sword plus the Void Alloy Ingot plus the Void Upgrade. And 2 black matter, of course, we know how to get that. Opaline, and 2 opaline moonstone, which can only be blasted off the moon via moondrill cannon. All of that combines into the Crescent Moonblade, which combined with the Hero Sword, Shimmer Edge, Guiding Moonlight, Stratus Storm Ruler, 2 Exodium ingots, and 2 Hellspec alloy ingots creates the Sword of the Imprisoned. The Exodium ingots are made from 2 Antiprisms, 2 Profanum, and 2 Cracked Microcosms. And that is it for that crafting tree. How about the pickaxe, though? That one's actually pretty simple, honestly, come to think of it, so... I mean, I don't need to do that, but I will still. The crafting tree for the devastation, it starts with 2 Alkaline Moonstone, 2 Profanum ingots, and 2 Antiprisms make a Nyxium ingot. 3 of those make a pickaxe, and that Three of those make the Nyxium pickaxe. Exodium, we already know how to get Exodium. 3 of that makes plus 2 sticks is a pickaxe, is the Exodium pickaxe. Reverium, 3 of that plus 2 sticks is a Reverium pickaxe. All of those 3 combined with 6 profanum ingots makes devastation. Which I just realized you need the pickaxes that make up devastation, which is primarily made with, oh wait, hold on. Which is primarily made of 3 pickaxes that each require profanum to make their respective material. Devastation it requires all 3 of those, but also then profanum by itself after those. You know, if I wore this while we were fighting at night, then that would be pretty nice. That is, of course, if we end up fighting. Me and the boss me and the Super Sniffer end up fighting at night, which just depends on when the Sniffer egg hatches. Speaking of, where the hell is the Sniffer egg? It appears I have not been close enough to hear it crack. Oh, and it's cracked already. Which means that it's already 1 out of 3 steps till the thing. After this, I will hopefully get the... I really fucking hope, I just hope that it's the Verentium smithing template. Because if I get the Cosmolite, then I'd either need to go to the end, because that is that is, as I kind of figured, where Stellar Remnants come from. I'd have to go to the end, or I'd have to fight this guy again. Okay, so there's just cosmic scrap. Is an ore as well? Is that like from an old version of the mod that doesn't exist anymore? It might be, honestly. Yeah, it probably is actually. Anyway. Iridium, daemonium, brimslag, and decayed black matter. Ores. Let's see, so Gynite cluster, Verentium alloy, Verentium upgrade. What does the Verentium armor do? Armor set ability, toggle drip leaf step, placing temporary drip leaf blocks beneath your feet. There's nothing really special about the weapons. The pickaxe can mine daemonium, iridium, brimslag, and decayed black matter. And then iridium can be directly turned into iridium, or iridium ore can be turned into iridium chunks or iridium ingots, depending on if you mine it with slow touch. Iridium ingots are made from the iridium chunks. Iridium ingots turn into iridium armor, which can be upgraded, and iridium tools and weapon and sword, which can also all be upgraded. The sword specifically has both the smithing template upgrades, only one of which I believe actually is useful for anything. Yep. And it has upgrades where it's crafted into a weapon based on 4 of the possible gems, only one of which doesn't end up being part of the recipe at some point for the Sword of the Imprisoned. So about half the things that can be made with an iridium sword are part of that, meaning that in total for the Sword of the Imprisoned, you need 4 iridium swords, totaling 8 iridium ingots. Anyway, after you get iridium, then you can use the iridium pickaxe to mine iridium more divinity, slag and decayed black matter. You don't really need this pickaxe in the same way you need the other pickaxes of its tier. But you do need to get it at some point because it is the only way you can get health spec stuff. Which, wait, that means that you do have to beat the Super Sniffer. Hold on. Now I want to look at the Calamity Wiki. Let's see. Yep, yeah, sure. Super Sniffer. It says optional boss in varieties of progression. Black matter is the basic coding ingredient of it. Remedy is part of world generation. Black matter, unlike other ores, only generates. Oh, black matter is an ore that generates inside bedrock. That spawns on the nether specifically as bedrock black matter ore, requiring it to be decayed by the perish step before it can be mined. Alright. So I don't need to fight the Ultra Sniffer just to get the ingredient necessary for basically everything. Like in tier 2. There are way too many fucking skeletons around. I just want to fucking break from you fucking assholes. Can I sit still now? Thank you. Jesus, snap. Always the wrong one. 2031. I don't necessarily need to worry about durability on these things. I do on both. But, I will, because that's how I am. I'm not trying to one-hand it, I'm trying to just keep it there so that while I gain XP... You know, coal ore is supposed to be the one that gives you a lot of XP. Where the fuck was all my XP there? Oh, right, this thing doesn't have mending yet. I'm also fighting the Super Sniffer without a shield because A, my old shield broke, and B, my old shield broke and I'm too lazy to craft a new one, and B, do you really think a shield will do anything against Kamehame fucking Ha? Alright, now that I know that, wait, how the fuck did I, okay. Now that I know that the, black matter can be obtained without needing to kill the Super Sniffer, that makes a lot of things a lot simpler. Especially iridium upgrades, because, you know. I think more than one of the things that is needed to craft to upgrade iridium requires iridium in the recipe as well as the recipe for the alloy as well as for the tool. And I do think it's all alloys actually. Spec alloy, conductive ingot, void alloy. Okay, so conductive is not an alloy, but the other two are. Void is dropped by the Trial Guardian, as well as conductive and health spec. Each of them at a 33% chance. I could fight the Super Sniffer, upgrade my armor to the tier above Netherite, and then hold on, can I get iridium chunks from iridium ingots? Yes, I can. I could beat the Super Sniffer, upgrade my armor to the tier above Netherite, and then just fight the Trial Guardian. Maybe I'll want to get myself some like protection on my final piece of armor, maybe thorns on some of my armor. But like I can basically fight the Trial Guardian immediately after fighting the Super Sniffer. The only problem is that unlike the Super Sniffer, the Trial Guardian does have the Trial Guardian does have an arena, so I have to worry about like the size of the arena not being enough. But that's about it. Well, let me just go back to chilling here. Iridium can be upgraded to health spec, conductive, or void. One of these is at least I need to obtain one of these to be able to mine profaned ore, which is, I believe, the final thing, which is only necessary for the absolute final tier stuff. I mean, it's literally part of an ingredient in the thing that drops an antimatter bomb upon death. Oh. Alright. For real this time. Okay. Oh. Nope. Ugh. Ow. Okay. You didn't need to go right to me instantaneously. Nope. Okay. He's about to fucking spirit bomb. Ugh. Okay, good thing I fucking avoided the spirit bomb though. No. Come on, one more hit. How the fuck did I miss? Let's go! Hello. This thing does more defense than my armor. It's Cosmolite! Well, that's fine. I don't mind it that much. I say, absolutely writhing in pain mentally. Oh, hello, thank you. I've been waiting for one of those. Now let me find... Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five, 6. And there we go. I'll put this here for now. As well as the hermit beans will go here, actually. And so will that, and this. Yeah, I'm not intending to use... I can't even make dim light, nah. Okay. I swear to gods, if I get the fucking Cosmolite one again, I'm gonna be so pissed if that happens. Okay, let me try and avoid that. Fuck. It's fine, I'm not mad. Oh my god, it's naturally spawning pink sheep. To be fair, I feel like not wanting to go to the end is a bit silly for somebody who's not only, like, already got a Elytra flight, but also... Okay. But also, is part Ender Dragon. This should be like right around. Oh, that would probably be it. Yep. Oh, there it is. Although I am, again, not sure if the server owner wants us to go to the ender yet. Wants to, like, allow, if we should be allowed to go to the end or the end yet. Not the nether's fine. Either way. Let me double check the Discord. Whatever. I wasn't there when everybody else was getting reintroduced at the beginning. Dismiss. I was gonna say, wait a minute, I have a sniffer already, but then I realized, wait a minute. Nope, the sniffer disappears if I lose. Alright, rules. I don't want to have to go through the whole process of getting all this stuff to fight the sniffer, to make a sniffer egg to fight the sniffer again. The super sniffer again. Although, I will say, I'm gonna not go to the end because I don't know what if I should or not. I'm instead going to go home and plant this torch flower seed. I need a hoe. And then let me bone meal it. Oh. Oh, well, that's annoying. It was supposed to give me more seeds. How the hell am I supposed to get more torch flower seeds if I can't if they just give me the torch flower? That's bullshit! I mean, technically these guys are a renewable source of them. Okay, and they're also fully grown, so like... Oh, heck yeah! Okay. Heck yeah! We don't have to go through the whole process of finding a normal egg and crafting a sniffer egg again. I will, however, move the Super Sniffer arena somewhere where it's not... You know what, frankly I can just keep the Super Sniffer waystone right here. And we can fight over in this area. Although before that, I think I'm going to... do some EXP collecting. Also, I love how goddamn stupid the gun looks in my left hand. Oh, mine cool. If I don't get enough XP from coal mining to repair all my gear and my gun, then I'm just gonna use Bottle Toe Enchanting, because those are much easier and don't require that I gain a whole bunch of unnecessary resources. Or gather a whole bunch of unnecessary resources, I guess. I think coal mining will eventually work by my standards though, because I've just been kinda going wherever I can, looking for coal. So I mean it technically will eventually work. I'm finishing this vein off because Destiny has ordained it. Nice. Never, never get to see you again. It's that, and then this, and what was the other one again? Copper, right, that's why it wasn't modded necessarily. I'll just take one, frankly. Also, I did use a lot of dim light rounds, or anti-material rounds, echo rounds. Okay, how the fuck do I get lost in a cave that's not even deep slate? Okay, to be fair, the entrance is deep slate. Which would almost make it more confusing if I weren't so used to modded Minecraft. Where did the egg go? That's around where I was fighting it before. So it's gotta be around here somewhere. Did I really lose it again? Okay, hold on. So, yep, as I figured. Oh, that is a normal egg. Got it. Cool. And then over here a bit. Like into the greenery. There we are. Found the egg. I do have 16 emeralds. Ignoring the one in my inventory. I think I'm gonna get mending on my anti-material rifle. Theoretically speaking, it might genuinely last longer what in use than, like, I might genuinely use it more in the future than the elite rifle. Like, at least in its higher tiers when it's upgraded and the elite rifle isn't. What's in there? Whatever. I feel like I did not need to go this far out. Alright. There we go. I don't really mind the fact that it doesn't have unbreaking, and I also have trouble getting all the enchantments. All of the emeralds for to buy the enchantments. So I'm not gonna give it an unbreaking 3. I'm not gonna bother giving it unbreaking. Unlike the previous version of the server where I had all of the emeralds that I'd ever need from the trial spawners, and a villager hat, which made it so I'd never needed to worry about running out of emeralds in the first place because it costed like 20 emeralds less for every trade. So the only expensive one was sharpness, 5, because I was desperate and decided to accept it for 32 emeralds post. Like that was how much it costed after. Okay. How is it? Alright, it's nearly midnight actually. I think I'm gonna... I didn't realize how late it was getting. I'm gonna go to bed and fight the Super Sniffer to get the other upgrade template tomorrow. I don't know how nobody has told me that it's so fucking late yet. So, bye singlets and headmates. I'll see you tomorrow.